Okay, so it is 1-6. Angela talking to Lydia. Beautiful. This is for my assistant. Okay, so Angela talking to Lydia. This person, she's like, okay, she's gonna be so happy we're talking to me. And she's got this really bubbly personality. And I think one thing I'm just noticing is the essence of her. It's very sweet. It's very beautiful without makeup. It's very naturally just kind of a pure lady, you know? She tells me she passes. She goes, well, it was interpreted as tragically because I passed before my time. No, didn't see it coming. It just escalated. It was situation, swap. So something about whatever we were doing. Ooh, hold on. I'm going to say a lot of things with this reading. So she's giving me some analogies first. I don't think we expected the situation to shift in the way that it did. So that's one of the big things I want to say. I think they passed before their time. She tells me I didn't mean to go as quickly as I did. We didn't get a chance to say goodbye. And then she makes me feel like she has a hard time like either breathing or communicating right at the end. It seems like something I get caught up in. It almost gives me the same feeling as like limited oxygen or even like drowning, but I can't see the situation happening before the situation's just over. It seems like I'm like do 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 and just like you can't correct. It's like situation goes out of control unbeknownst to you. So it's something I'm doing, but I'm not expecting this. I'm not expecting the tiles of the floor to move. You know what? Does this make sense yet? I can keep explaining. I'm just making sure I'm in the right direction. I heard I was somewhere, and then I'm trying to make sense of it. Okay, I know there was like a lot of analogies in there. I know. Okay. I'm going to go over it again. Since now it's a little more clearer. Something keeps making me feel like is this I almost wonder if this is like a child for you. They seem young, but she could be more adult like, just like slimmer, a darker hair, and then I see a little bit of like a elegant pointy nose, if that looks like her. I mean, if she was younger, no, I feel like I'm getting a good picture. Looks good without makeup. Has like almost like, I have to check if her eyes are hazel. I swore they had some color in them. Okay. Now, this person. Oh, I'm talking to Angela. Okay. Thank you, Nikki. This person tells me a couple things. If I'm laying out the facts, I say they passed before their time. I always go to like another dimension. Okay, now I see passed before our time, didn't get a chance to say goodbye, happened very quickly and tragically. Maybe we even find out at a distance, like a phone call. She tells me where it was a situation or something that she's doing. We're either doing it for a while, it's a part of our way of life, it's something we've done before, And I feel like, you could go on the same run every day and not take care of your heart. You can do the same thing to yourself. You can go on the same journey every single day. And one day it goes, it switches around. Like, let's say, and I'm not saying there is an addiction or anything, but you can be addicted every single day. And then the perfect moment of stress, So it seems like something we're doing, it's nothing we haven't done before. We're not expecting it to go so out of sync for what our regular day-to-day was. Okay, didn't expect it. I don't think it was intentional. I don't think there's any foreshadowing. I don't think there's any expecting the moment. Okay, tragically, didn't get a chance to say goodbye, maybe find out from a phone call before her time. And we have multiple items of her. She gives me the imagery as if I'm stacking up some clothes. So we have multiple things of her, something that she wears. Okay. Now we got some yeses now. Who is this to you? I feel like I'm going to be able to see more once I get in a little bit. Okay, mother-in-law. This helps me age them. This helps me see things. So I feel like once you say it's your mother-in-law, hold on. So something we're always doing, something goes unexpected, out of control. You weren't able to be there. Once you filled in the blank with mother-in-law, I went more inside of like a house. So maybe it's a consistent thing. Maybe she has a medical thing. Maybe it's something she lives with each and every day. But then it goes, one day is a medically severe day. Just like I was talking about, you do something every single day and your body just, the right amount of stress and ting. And, I really feel guilt for not being there for the last moment. It's almost like it's the same feeling as if we take care of her all the time and then we leave the house for the 10 minutes she passes away. That's the same vibe it gives off. I want to say medical, but it's something I'm already tending to. It's nothing, it could be that plus stress equals heart attack type of thing. And then she tells me she goes down all at once and she gives me a symbol of a house. So I think that maybe she's home or being taken care of. And then once unattended, I think that it escalates. And then you find out and you're like, how did I miss this? This must have just happened. Or I didn't expect this to happen as soon as it did. Does this make sense? Is it still making sense? And then do we have items of her clothing or something that she wore still in honor of her memory? She's got a stack of shirts right here. Boop. And I'm going to keep going. And then I also get the word thank you, which talks about being taken care of toward the end, like somebody assisting you in some way. How did she end up passing? I would love to know. All I hear is beep, beep, beep. She said, hard to breathe, but low pain. Hopefully you did not get kicked out of here. She was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, went to the ER for experiencing pain. She goes, it's hard to breathe, but no pain. And she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, but they went to the ER for the pain she was experiencing. That stinks. And she had and then home on hospice for about 2 weeks before passing. And so, and then beep, beep. Whoa. And then the underlying medical, and she went down really fast, and you didn't get a chance to say goodbye the way you wanted to. It happened super quickly. You can't plan for that type of thing. She talks about the things that we have, and then she talks about being home, hard to breathe, low pain when she's being at home taken care of. And then she says thank you. So I don't know who took care of her. I have a slight guess it was you or other members of the family. I think a lot of people contributed in a little bit of different ways. Wait, you already said it was hospice. Well, I think that hospice did a great job, and I also think that family was assisting as well. You know, if you didn't get a chance to say goodbye, she says that we're not going to beat ourselves up over this. Don't feel like you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. She did not feel alone at the end of her life. I think that's really important. There wasn't pain, and she said definitely did not feel alone toward the end. So that was emphasized. Like maybe you were there and she sensed you there, or maybe you didn't get a chance to be there and she just wants you to know that she did not feel alone at all. I love this for us. Honestly. Thank you, Sacred Soul, for following. Did you take care of her? And do you have clothes in honor of her memory? Excuse me. Hi, Tessia. Angela says, I did take care of her. Well, then that thank you gets to be for you, which is pretty beautiful. And I was like, it was hospice. And I was like, no, there's more people taking care of her. I'm like, I'm going to guess it's you, but also I don't want to make you feel bad if it wasn't. So guess what? You were managing her pain perfectly. She says, I slept a lot, but it was in little bits because I was uncomfortable all the time. She goes, Kato, your body knows you're uncomfortable, even if you don't feel uncomfortable. I was like, yeah, dang, she's like, there's a lot of body irritation. And yeah, that before her time that she had said, she said, well, she talks to me about something I asked Spirit a lot, like, what if you don't check the cancer? Does it still happen? And she goes, yeah, maybe we should have boxed it back up. I'd have made it a little longer. And then she goes, oh no, I'm really happy to be back up here. I've got this one with me. And she hugs this guy over there, and she says this guy has whiter hair, seems a little older, and I think that he served or had a very tinker of service personality as well, and I think he has like a of a laugh, and I think that he has a hard time getting around toward the end, just like kind of like a slower decline, like everything gets real sore and you slow down a lot. That kind of mirrors the end of his passing. So she said she's over here with this gentleman on the other side, if you know at all who that may be, but that's who she brings through with her, Miss Angela. Your uncle, I love this. She showed you have even more family members over there on the other side. We always love to know when they're with us. And that's pretty cool. Of all the people I could have listed off, huh? I love this. I'm glad it was so clear for you. Angela, thank you so much for getting a reading with me today. I appreciate it.